Hello, good morning. I'm in the car pickup line at school and so inspired to come on and talk to you about this today. This has come up in a few coaching calls with my clients, and you cannot expect the extraordinary, the very deep desires of your heart that you're calling in that you want to manifest when you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Meaning you're afraid to take the next step. You're afraid to invest in the coach. You're afraid to read the book. You're afraid to cut your freaking hair. You're afraid to go on the workout plan. You're afraid to have the hard conversation with whoever in your life. You cannot expect extraordinary magic, all the desires of your heart to manifest when you won't get out of your comfort zone. All the desires of your heart to manifest when you want to stay comfortable where you are. The growth happens in the uncomfortable. The growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Because if it could happen in your comfort zone, you would have already had it. That very desire in your heart would have already manifested. And so get uncomfortable. Do the thing. Invest in the coach. Go for the job. Ask for the raise. Ask the man out. Like, seriously, get out of your freaking comfort zone. Get uncomfortable. This is where growth happens. 2 tips I can tell you how to get out of your comfort zone right now. Every morning when I get in the shower, I stand in the shower for at least a minute in cold, freaking freezing water. It's terrible, terrible. But you know what it does? It's really good for my immune system too. It shocks my body and it gets me uncomfortable. We never get uncomfortable in our lives. We go from our 70-degree temperature homes to our 70-degree temperature cars. We don't go outside in the winter because it's too freaking cold. Our food is always perfectly warm. We never get uncomfortable. And we're doing ourselves such a disservice because the very thing we want is outside of our comfort zone. And the more resilient you can be, this is why I'm raising resilient children. This is why we see such a conflict in the world today. Because some of us believe we should be resilient and be able to do and have and hold hard things. And others think it should be a cakewalk. And I want to tell you, nothing in life is a cakewalk. I believe that when you work with the irrefutable laws of the universe, you can manifest your desires into your life effortlessly, but it also means it's going to be work and it's going to ask you to get uncomfortable. Here's the difference. When you come into my world and when you work with me as a coach, I don't sell you a program that costs you thousands of dollars where you sit in a room to listen to a pre-recorded version of me with thousands of other people and you never get access to me. I don't believe in that. I also don't believe in when you work with me as a coach that you go and you never get access to me. Anybody that I coach or that I mentor gets access to me. You should have access to the person, me, who's creating the program, and I should also be the one that created it. I am so tired of seeing other coaches and mentors that sell programs that they didn't even create themselves and then giving the clients no access to them. Because what that does is that puts you in a room and great, you're great on personal development, but you never get to ask the questions on your heart, and your questions are different. And so I think you should always get an opportunity, which is what you'll always get inside my coaching containers. This is why I don't sell a program that's worth hundreds, thousands of dollars with thousands of other people. It's different. I show up different. In my unruly way, I coach you through the uncomfortable. I ask you to get uncomfortable, also knowing that it's going to be effortless for you if you choose to. If you use the tools of manifestation that are available to you, that I'm going to teach you. And also know you're going to get access to me. You're going to be able to ask me the questions, the hard questions, the easy ones, the ones that you're afraid to talk about, all of those. Because I know as the incredible manifestation queen that I am, when our energies are entangled, there's a vortex that happens. So when I know what you want, what your desires are, when I know the action you're taking, when I know you're aligned with what you want, together, we can help manifest those faster, easier, simpler, so it's more effortless for you. This is the potency that I bring in all my coaching containers, and I'm calling the rest of the industry out that sells programs for thousands of people and puts you in a room when you don't actually get what you want or what you need to break through. This is why energy is such an important part of my containers. I tune into your energy. I tap into it. We clear it. We call in your guides. We use alchemy. We use meditation. We use all my manifestation tools. And together, we entangle our energy for the very thing that you want. And I'm going to ask you to get uncomfortable. And by the way, I'm also getting uncomfortable myself. Did you watch my stories yesterday when I walked a freaking mile outside in the freaking freezing cold pouring down rain? Not comfortable. It's not comfortable when I take a 30-second shower or a 1 minute shower every morning. No, it's not. And it's sure not comfortable when I get really honest and vulnerable and drop some truth bombs on my social media. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at EffortlesslyJess, because I got some like boom things I'm dropping. Okay, it's not comfortable, but what I desire is to make an impact. What I want is to call in the women that are tired of living the same lives, that want more. Whether they know it or not, they want more. Whether they know what their more is, they want it. And they want to bring it to them effortlessly using the manifestation techniques that I know, without adding another thing to their to-do list, without adding another thing to their plate, to take things off in order to get the things that they want. Because yeah, that is possible. It is. I'm living proof of it. And so are the other women that I coach. The women in my one-on-one spaces right now are so freaking potent, and manifestations are happening so quickly to them because our energy is entangled. Okay? I love you.